Yokoso minna, welcome back to the channel. Summer is on its last legs and autumn is knocking at the door. So that means it's time to take a look at this year's autumn anime lineup. And we're going to be very busy this autumn with anime. Let's have a look together. Ikuze! So we're here at Anime Hack with the full lineup for this year's autumn anime releases. I'm gonna go through the list and just pick out a select few that I'm really interested in or I feel are really worth watching. But give your opinions in the comments as well, of course. So without further ado, let's go. So the first few ones, not really my cup of tea, I must say. I'm gonna skip those. At the second row here we have Urusei Yatsura. Now I'm very excited for this one. I've been an Urusei Yatsura fan since the 80s. I've read the original manga, watched the original anime, even the OAVs and the movies I've watched, although it's been a long time since. So I might need to brush up on that before I check the remake that's coming out this year. So starting October, all these series are starting usually first week or by the 10th of October at the latest. Urusei Yatsura. I've already done a trailer reaction for this one, so if you're interested in knowing my opinion on what it looks like, please feel free to check that out. Here we have the official website. It says it's airing indeed this year from October. The graphic style looks great, nicely updated from the 80s. I love it. I love it. I love this story. It's one of the cute couples of all time in anime, in my opinion, and I'm definitely excited for this one. Make sure to watch it. It's gonna be a fun ride. Okay, so going back to the list then, Urusei Yatsura. Now, a couple of ones I'm not really interested in. Here we have Kage no Jijurokusha ni Naritakute. The website looks quite interesting, I must say, for this animation. I believe it's a story about a protagonist who actually doesn't want to be a protagonist. And in his mind, he invents some enemies, which actually turn out to be actual existing enemies. And he's the only one who's unaware of that. Not quite sure what to make of it. I think it's inspired by manga series as well as novels. Let's have a quick look here. It's a nicely done site, I must say, the official site. Yeah, here we see indeed the gist of the story. And if we have a look further down, here we have, yeah, the main characters. Okay. Airing in October, yeah, from the 5th of October. All the usual stations, ATX, Tokyo MX, and so on. So I think outside of Japan, we're going to be able to watch this on Crunchyroll and so on. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so here we have the novels that inspired the anime and the comic. I haven't read anything about it, to be honest, but I think I'm going to give this one a shot and see if it's any good. Okay, so going back to the list, next up here we have another Gundam, and this time it's gonna be a Gundam series called Suisei no Majo, Kido Senshi Gundam Suisei no Majo. So the main protagonist is gonna be a young woman or girl, it seems. I've read a short synopsis of this series. Apparently, she comes from Mercury. Suisei in Japanese is Mercury, and apparently she has to move to an academy of sorts at one of the colonies, and where they make the mobile suits. And eventually, she's probably going to become a pilot some way or another. I like Gundam, actually. I've been a fan of Gundam ever since the first series aired way back, I think in the end of the 70s, something like that. One of the very first real mecha series, actually. I liked the original series. I liked the reimaginations, like Gundam Wing was also a classic. Gundam Unicorn. There were various Gundam iterations I really liked. These past few years, I haven't been such a big fan of what they've done with Kido Senshi Gundam. So I hope this will recapture a bit of the original magic. Not quite sure. The whole Majo thing, the whole witch thing, I don't know if that's gonna work well inside the Gundam universe, if it's meant in a literal way. But I'm gonna give it a chance. I think there's a preview or prologue episode airing already at the end of September, the 25th to be exact. And the series itself is going to start from the 2nd of October. So it could be good, although I'm not getting my hopes up all that high compared to some of my favorite Gundam series. I don't think this is going to be as good, but I'll give it a try. I'll give it a shot. Okay, going back to the list then. Couple of series I'm not interested in. Golden Kamuy. Golden Kamuy is definitely worth watching. High quality manga, high quality anime as well. Good animation quality, good voice acting. This will be the 4th season coming out now. I've noticed that a lot of the seasons also come out on Prime Video at Amazon. So that's going to be Prime Video, Amazon Japan, to be correct. So for people who have Prime, this is nice. They're going to be able to watch a lot of anime. For those outside of Japan, I think the usual sites like Crunchyroll and so on are going to be able to be our go-to site to watch these series. So Golden Kamuy, definitely one that's on my to watch list. I may even try to watch the previous seasons again before I watch the new one. Okay, back to the list then. Not really very inspiring here. And then we have, of course, Chainsaw Man. Now, Chainsaw Man, definitely an animation adaptation I'm looking forward to. If done well, this could be really great. MAPPA is the studio that's putting their best leg behind this. And look at that at the official site. The visuals alone really capture your attention. We have Chainsaw Man, blood splattering all over. This could be great. This could be a very, very good anime. I have high expectations for this one. Definitely at the top of my list. So make sure you don't miss it. It starts airing the 11th of October. For those in Japan, Prime Video again. Outside of Japan, probably available on most of the streaming services. But this is going to be great. I'm pretty convinced this is going to be great. Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Okay, continuing then, we have another anime I'm not quite familiar with. Tensei Shitara Ken deshita. This one right here. So it's the story about someone who got reincarnated as a pretty hefty sword, a broadsword. It looks like it's going to be set in a fantasy medieval setting. And the main character is going to be probably the girl wielding the sword, as well as the sword itself, actually. Visually, it looks pretty appealing. I think it's definitely something we've seen before, but worth watching. Here we see the main character, so my opinion, it's going to be a typical fantasy medieval anime with a core group of characters, each having their own speciality, maybe a mage and so on. And the main character, a young little girl wielding the heavy sword called Shisho Master. probably somebody who had a lot of experience, a powerful person who got reincarnated as a broadsword. I think this anime is inspired by novels and manga series. Haven't read anything about it yet so far, but I might give the anime a try, and who knows, maybe it will be good. Okay, so we're back here at the list. A couple of things I'm not really interested in. Of course, another harem anime. Now, I'm not going to blame anyone who likes that. I mean, if you like your harem anime, by all means, do enjoy. But it's not really my cup of tea. I'm more interested in stories that have some mystery in them, that are very captivating, that have some cool fight scenes, for example, deep mysteries and so on. So not really my cup of tea. So I'm gonna skip over all of these. And oh yeah, then we reach Bleach. Now, it was a long wait. Bleach has been on a tremendously long hiatus. Finally, we're going to get a continuation of this story in anime. So, Sensen Kesenhen, so the 1000 year blood war. Here we have the official page. Now, the poster says it all. We have all the main characters here, the villain. I'm not going to spoil it for those that haven't read the manga, but I'm definitely looking forward to this. Here we see a couple of shots. I may do a trailer reaction as well for this one, so keep your eye on my channel. I'm going to do quite a few trailer reactions for all the anime that are coming out, but this one is definitely one I want to check out. I'm ready for the continuation of the series. So back at the list now, I'm going to skip a few here, and then we have actually a sort of remake I didn't know was coming out, Berserk Ogon Jidai Hen Memorial Edition. So if I go to the official site here, so Berserk Ogon Jidai Hen is actually the story of the beginning of the manga up until and including the moment Griffith joins the God Hand. I'm not going to say more than that for those that those 3 or 4 people in the world who haven't read the manga yet. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's actually the anime adaptation of that part of the manga. Originally, it came out as 3 separate anime OAVs or movies. I believe they were available on Netflix, or still are maybe available on Netflix. High quality adaptation, nice animation, nice voice acting. In my opinion, one of the best anime adaptations of Berserk we've seen so far. And this is going to be the Memorial Edition. Probably in honor of Miura Sensei, who sadly passed away. They're gonna make a remake or remix of these 3 anime movies, and they're talking about recutting them, remastering them, and it literally says version up. So are they gonna work on the animation? Are they gonna cut out a few scenes, move scenes around? Are they gonna add some stuff? I'm not quite sure. But the original ones were already very good, in my opinion. The original ones were very, very good. I really enjoyed watching them. It made me relive some of the better parts of the Berserk manga. So I'm going to keep an eye on this here. It might be worth checking out. Here we see the manga. So normally I think this is going to come out in October as well. I don't know when exactly. And it's going to air on Tokyo MX. So one possibility is they take the 3 movies, they put them all together, they recut a few things, remake a few things, and they cut it up as one season with 25-minute episodes. I think that's what they're going to go for here. But in which sense it's going to be different exactly from the anime movies, I don't know, but I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm there for it. Next up, we have Boku no Hero Academia, already the 6th season, a must watch. Yeah, if you're an anime fan, you simply must watch this. If you want bland stories, uninteresting characters, a superhero series that doesn't really captivate your imagination, that doesn't teach you any core values of life, yeah, then you can go to Disney Plus and watch their Marvel TV series. Sorry, but they're just not good. If you want a real superhero series, if you want a superhero series done right with interesting characters, a captivating story, cool villains, a hero's journey of a main character who's one of the only ones who's born without any special abilities, but still through perseverance is able to make something of his life, and through his sheer hard work is able to become the disciple of the biggest hero in the world. Well, this is the series for you. This is one you need to watch. I would rather watch one episode of Boku no Hero Academia than having to sit through all the crap that Disney Plus is pushing out. Sorry, but that's just how I feel. I hope I don't hurt any feelings of people who are fans of the Disney superhero series, but this is just so much better. This is just so much better. So 6th season coming out, definitely one to watch. Okay, moving on. I wanted to pick this one out. It's called Pop te Pippik. It looks silly, and actually it is silly, but I've seen the first season of this anime, pretty short episodes, a short season. It's very quaint, and it has a lot of humor in it, which actually I kind of like. There's a lot of parody elements in it. It's zany, it's way out there, but actually I like it. I really enjoy it. There are a lot of references to various anime, games, manga, and so on. Pop culture as well, hence probably the title. Pop te Pippik. Pop Team Epic in English. A new season coming out. I'm gonna watch it. I'm looking forward to it actually. So it's on my list. Okay, going a bit further now, we have muv-luv Alternative, which is a mecha series. Now, I picked this one out because, to be honest, I grew up in the 80s. I saw a lot of mecha anime, a lot of great mecha anime. And unfortunately, it's a genre that has a bit died out these past years or this past decennium. And I'm always interested and happy to see some new mecha anime popping up. Now, this one is actually, if I'm not mistaken, a continuation of a graphic novel game series. So it's going to be very hard to get into without actually having played the games. So I'm not sure. I might check it out. It's the 2nd season, actually. There was a 1st season last year, if I'm not mistaken. I might have a look at it, and if I like it, maybe I'm going to start from the beginning, or maybe even play the graphic novel games. But just jumping in is going to be difficult for this one, I think, even though I'm happy we get some mecha anime. Now, going back to the list, of course, we have Conan, which has been running for like forever, of course. I'm going to skip over it. And then again, we have mecha anime, this time Megaton Q Musashi. It looks, well, pretty interesting, I must say. Haven't seen much about it. The style looks like it could be good. Looks like it's the main characters are rather young people who are probably going to pilot the mechas. But I'm going to give it a try. Who knows? It might be good. Always happy to get some more mecha anime, so why not? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not very hugely excited for it, but I'm definitely going to check it out. Next up, we have, of course, Mob Psycho Season 3 is coming out. I love the first two ones. It's actually, you can definitely see it's from the same creator as One Punch Man, where we have this incredibly overpowerful hero. And you would think, how the hell do you create a fun story with somebody who's already overpowerful? But somehow he manages it. He creates fun, unique stories, especially here with Mob Psycho, who has incredibly powerful psychic abilities. When he reaches 100%, they manifest themselves in full force. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the next season. I really loved actually the first two seasons. So if this season is going to be just as good, that's actually going to be great. So definitely a series I was looking forward to continuing. Okay. Oh, and the studio behind it is Bones. So I think that stands for good quality as well. That's it for the normal list, I think. Here you have Yowamushi Pedale Limit Break. It's an anime about cycling. I've read that there are some hardcore fans for that series, people who like cycling, but I'm not into cycling, so it's not for me. But fans of cycling might want to check it out. And lastly, in the web anime category, we have another Tiger and Bunny 2 Dai Nikule. I think it's going to air on Netflix. Yeah, it's going to air on Netflix. Yeah, I like the previous ones, so I'm going to give it a go. We have like, it's not really mecha, it's more like mecha suits, I would say. But yeah, I want to check out, see what they make of it. I believe it starts airing, here, from the 7th of October. Part 2, hence the title Daini Cool in Japanese. So yeah, definitely going to check it out. Okay, so that's it for the entire list. We're gonna be really busy this autumn. There are a lot of great series coming out. Now, if I may give you my top 3, in all honesty, it would probably be number 1, Chainsaw Man, because I really want to see what that gives in anime form. I have high hopes for that one. Number 2, I would have to put Urusei Yatsura, actually. I know it's a remake, but visually it looks very enticing, and I'm a fan of the original series, so I'm very happy that this is coming out. So I'm gonna have to put it at number 2. And if I have to choose number 3, I'm somewhat hesitating, but I would go with Bleach, simply for the fact that it has been on a hiatus for so very long. We finally get a continuation of the series in anime form. That needs to be celebrated. So that's my top 3. Please let me know in the comments what your top 3 is, which anime you're looking forward to watching, and keep your eye on this channel, because we're going to watch all these series. We're going to probably make some reviews about them, and before the seasons get started, I'm going to do some more trailer reactions. So hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Jane. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, tap the notification bell, and sound off in the comments. And hey, while you're here, why not check out another video?